Hey everyone, welcome to Danny and Friends. Like I said, it's a lighthearted stream. Nice to get everyone together again. I used to do these once in a while with everyone. So yeah, we'll be doing some pickups, some hangout, just showing some stuff off. But yeah, introduce yourselves, starting with Mr. N dash to the PUT.
Well, since you already did it for me, I guess I don't have to spell it out, but I guess I will anyway, because it's me, baby. It's that N-PUT, and I'm mobbing once again with Danny, Double D, and everybody sitting beneath me.
Hey, everyone in chat as well. I cannot spell. That's you, Anthony, the smart one. Hey, but yeah, everyone, thanks for joining us in chat. But yeah, Anthony, you're up next, my friend.
Anthony from Hashler's.net, Hashlage.net, at Hashler's.net, H&E Toys is the channel that's probably going to interest most people who watch this. Other than that, I do content whenever the hell I feel like it, because I made a whole 16 cents last month. Woohoo! Woo!
Woohoo! All right, Kenny, the Ken. Sorry.
Yep. All right, so I'm NY Hunter Impressions, and I am here in Brooklyn. But you can find me here on YouTube, on Blue Sky, Facebook, Twitch, and X. I haven't played as many video games lately because I've been exercising. But taking that time for that. But yeah, I need to get back into games because I miss beating them. So soon enough. All right, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, I know I'm just beating too, but yeah, no, that's cool. And you got your your Lyle Kaiser, one of the reviews coming out tomorrow, Ken?
Yep, that's right. Cool. It will be Leozak coming out tomorrow morning at 9. Yep.
So you're doing every single guy individually?
I am. After these, I'm gonna go back to Iron Factory because I only did 2 of those.
Oh so, wow! And you do have all those, right? Yeah. Hey, everyone, that's awesome.
Yeah, but it's good. I love comments, and the comments say that people want to see them. So.
Oh yeah, I know. I'm down. Yeah, I thought it was cool too. Like it's nice to see. I'm like, I don't have the patience for that. Like I said, but I mean, it's cool to see every single thing like that coming together. So that's cool. Yeah. Like I was saying, to show some stuff off right off the bat. Then we're gonna do a question. Then we're gonna show 3 figures that we each that mean something to us, and maybe another question. Then just some hangout stuff. Like I said, yeah. Thanks for joining us. I did get this recently. I'll start first. It's Ken got one too, I think, recently. One of these Dragon Ball figures. You think you got the kind-hearted saying, maybe.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, that one's cool. I wanted that one too, but they only have this one, the more beefed up version. You know, looks for a second, but yeah, it's pretty cool. Instant transmission. And the one that got me onto these two as well, because I was getting those Dragon Star figures were just not doing it. Especially with the faces. Like some of the bad guys are cool, but these yeah, but that's a great job. I like that one you have too, like more from the first season. But this one's pretty good too. I love the hairdo. Always love Goku, one of my favorite characters of all time. So happy to see that. What about you, Mr. Input? Did you pick up something?
No.
Next. Anthony, what about yourself? Any other pickups lately?
Okay, so when they announced the Takara Tomy Godzilla, Moose and I were like, pass on the Laser Prime one, but like we were totally on board for the Grimlock one. And then Moose found out his wife was pregnant, so his money disappeared. Kids are grown up. I don't have that problem. So I just recently did a live stream last Friday of me assembling this bad boy.
That's cool.
And I mean, he legit like looks like Godzilla, so I was happy with how he came out, and he didn't require popping any pins, which I thought he would. I actually bought a tool case specifically to do it. That's what happens when you don't read the instructions before you start buying stuff. But either way, I mean, like,
that's with the upgrade kit, right?
Yeah, this upgrade, it's the DK67G or something like that. I don't know. But I mean, like, it is fantastic.
Yeah, I like it. I love this. The spines alone make it like 100 times better. Like, it's amazing how much better it looks with the back.
I mean, you even like pop the feet off and like you put in these new feet. It's it took about an hour, mainly because of incompetence. But this is the first time I've ever done one of these kits.
Nice.
So, like, I think it came out pretty well.
Yeah. I like it. Very cool. What about you, can. What are you grabbing?
The two. I'll start off with this.
Yeah, show a couple.
Most excited things that I've gotten in the past couple days is the Doctor Wu Duocons.
Oh, those are the Doctor Wu ones. Yeah.
Yeah. I stopped. What I did, I paused Lyle Kaiser to do another review on these guys, a short. And man, I had these in the G1 days. I have the Siege, and for this guy, what is it? The Combiner Wars one.
Mm-hmm.
But I love these guys.
Yeah, they look great.
They are. And then even the wheels back here, you can flip them up and down to change the angle of the feet. That's awesome. Oh my gosh.
Yeah, definitely those feet. That's cool. Yeah. Just keep going around. Like I said, show a few more things that we picked up recently, and then, like I said, we'll do the question, then we can get into some of the stuff that means something. But this I picked up. I know, like, I opened this finally. I did get it recently. It is one of these anime dolls that are horrors, but it is still pretty cool. Yeah, I know. Like,
I'd hit it.
Yeah, so she's got a lot of stuff going on, but it is cool. It's a different brand of figures I usually don't get, but they definitely got a lot of stuff.
That peg looks uncomfortable.
Yeah, well, at least it's a little higher than lower, but yeah. Let me put a spell on you, Anthony.
I'm like Dennis. I don't get those sexy toy things. I don't want to be looking at that stuff. I want my action figures to be blocky and square and hurt myself when I touch the corners.
I know, it's all Bart feels too. He's like, why are you collecting that? But yeah, it's funny. Yeah, Anthony, what else you got?
Oh, I switched back to camera thinking I was done. Oh, well, okay. So I'm expecting, and he didn't get here in time, Onslaught, but these are the three most recent big guys I got.
Okay.
Against everything that Dennis believes in, I got Astro Train.
It looks good. The new
it's okay. I feel like the Siege one was much better. Like, he's bulked out like a lot more evenly. Plus, this guy doesn't want to stand up straight, and like his hips aren't really loose per se. It's like his feet don't want to stay in place, and I just cannot with this guy. I have to put the wheels out in the back to make sure he doesn't tip backwards. And then he stands up straight. So he basically is wearing high heels.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
But the train mode is the highlight of this figure.
Yes. The alt modes are fantastic.
Yeah.
I like the robot mode to a point. The arms are a little small, but I do like the robot mode to a point, like to the like I said, the colors pop, right? So
I get that the goal was to make the alt mode or the alt modes, but mostly the train mode to be the highlight rather than in Siege where it seemed like the bot mode was the highlight. Also, they're targeting this one specifically to look more like G1, which is not really the goal of the Studio Series. They were kind of like G1-ifying modern figures. This one seems like they just kind of step backwards to older design philosophy. I'm on the fence about it. Like, if I'm keeping both figures, obviously, but it's like this one for vehicle and the other one for robot. It's just what I prefer.
Yeah. Totally. What about you, Ken? Anything else you got recently you want to show?
Actually, I'm switching things up because your figure made me want to show off this figure. I can't for the life of me remember the game it was, but I'm playing it right now, trying to beat it, and it is this gal from
cool.
Yeah, from a video game that I'm playing right now.
Yes,
and
there's a green-haired girl too, isn't there? Or no?
I think so, but I don't know. The girls will have a crystal in their chest there. So, but there might be there's, but yeah, it's one of the newer ones that I've gotten, and I like it a lot because of that game and because of how she looks.
That's cool. I know they're funny. Like I like it. Like I love all this stuff. And yes, I do have the sister. Someone asked. I do have the slutty sister. She came to party as well with Anthony. But and then I think one more thing I got the other stuff I'll show, but the one I did open another one. It's another horrible woman, but this one is the devil woman. So She's pretty
Hello,
intense.
gorgeous.
Yeah, I know. Like, look at that.
Do they not have nipples? Are we not even going with accuracy at all?
No, she doesn't for some reason. But I think it's just it's all good. It's just
she a demon, so she wasn't born that way. Okay.
Yeah. Baby,
did she just jiggle? Did you literally touch her? She jiggled. It looked like her boobs move. Oh, there you go. Okay. Yeah. That's her. Eventually, this is rated R. Okay.
Oh no, Hoopsie Daisy. Of course. Hey, what's up? That's cool. Anything else, Anthony, on your end?
So I have two more left. I have Shockwave here. This is the newest one.
Yeah.
I changed the color saturation so his purple stands out more.
Nice.
Yeah, so it's basically the Siege one without the extra gear and less of the greebling, which I'm okay with. He looks pretty. He reminds me of the G1 one. This is the one where they did it right, and it looks like the G1 one, and it still has a modern design philosophy.
Yes.
So I just appreciate that. I mean, even if you look like, if I can, they even changed the front end of the laser gun, so it doesn't look like the Siege one. So I don't know if this is G1 accurate or not, but fantastic. All the same, though. And they also changed the port for these courtiers now on the back of his hand instead of on the side. So I don't know if that's accurate either.
I don't know, man. I haven't seen him from the back in a minute, but
the Siege one I remember was also very short though. Is he shorter than
he's slightly upscaled, tiny bit. It's not like the Springer upgrade, like the Springer, I call it the Springer fucking or whatever, the Springer whatever, like treatment, but it's like it's still better. Like I have it,
it's definitely an improvement. Like I got the movie against Dennis's recommendation. I got the movie Galvatron, and he's actually the height of Megatron. The movie Megatron now. So I'm like, wow, I didn't realize there was even a height difference on these guys. So they're trying to scale them up through Studio Series.
Thanks, Robert. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Here, Ken, what else you got for us?
Me, let's see. Well, I haven't opened this one yet, but I'm very excited because the internet is gaga over this.
Yes. That's funny.
So I have, of course, the TV show one.
Oh, nice. I remember that.
Yep. But this one, like I said, they say the articulation is so much better and it looks really nice. So I actually had to, I went through a phase of fear that Walmart was going to cancel my order and it ended up going up. But you can see I just got it. So it's really, really late.
Yeah, that's cool. I just got this too the other day. I showed off another stream from that.
Okay, here's my problem. They're Secret Wars, but yet we all know about them.
Yeah, and she wasn't even in that with the robot arm. But still, I love the packaging. This is going to be hard to open up, you know?
That reminds me of the old action figures from back when I was little.
Yeah, I know.
That's the idea. That's the whole point of the wave. Open it, Danny. Open it. Damn it. Open it.
All right, that's later.
Whose line is that anyways?
But yeah, this is one that I will open if we get to
me too. If I could open mine, maybe I should open it later. Save it for their Secret
Wars. We'll do a pairing or triple.
There are people selling their Mafex Daredevils to get that Secret Wars Daredevil.
Yeah, people are going crazy for that Daredevil.
Yep. Well, it's hard to find. Like I said, even shopping for him, there was so many times that it was out of stock, and then after I bought it, I wasn't sure if it was gonna ever make it to me. So
what up, everyone?
Johnny,
a lot of new people. A lot of people. Yeah. Oh yeah, it's Johnny Utah. I was like, why does that ring a bell? And what, you got the Soundwave, Mr. Finally, Anthony?
So it was just funny because I literally had just received the Takara Decepticon Bridge 3-pack, and I was like, oh, they're doing this now. Like I didn't have I missed the Netflix version of Soundwave, but this guy he's also scaled up. He's a lot nicer than the other one, so I was like, okay, definitely an upgrade on him. He's bulkier. Is everything he compares to Blaster now, and he is tight as hell. The one I got in the Takara set is like kind of loose because it's basically just a recolor of the Netflix one, but this one is fantastic.
Was that the one with the 3 cassettes too?
Buzzsaw, Ravage, and Ratbat.
Laserbeak. Yep.
Or is it Laserbeak? I don't know. Sometimes they include them, sometimes they don't. I don't know. Ratbat came with Perceptor. That's right.
Yes.
Oh, yes, that's right. You're right. Yeah.
Yeah, the new Perceptor. Yeah.
Yeah, I asked because I liked him so much. He's on my desk right here too.
Oh,
So
nice.
yeah, he is really nice. I was telling I think I was telling Quentin, or maybe I was telling JJ that I like his knee pad in some, so
I
I don't
know.
all the way. So
I
but
know.
yeah,
It's cool how you can adjust those how you like them. Like that's a great
yeah.
figure. So much better than Netflix at the end of the day, and easier to get. So, anything else, Ken, that you wanted to show off today?
For me, I'll show off one more X-Man.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Oh yeah, that's cool.
Archangel, yeah. But I've been looking for a good Archangel in this color scheme, and then I don't know if you can see, but the regular angel is up there. So, but yeah, so I'm excited to open this guy sometime too. So,
is it mostly just X-Men and stuff like that for Marvel Legends that you buy, basically? Or what?
No, actually, let me see if this will work. If we scroll up like this, then you can see like there's all the Captain Americas, and then I do like mutant stuff.
Yes.
Yeah, but I do have Apple over there too, and of course anime figures.
Yeah.
So yeah, it used to be 100% Transformers actually, but now yeah, it's kind of mixing it up a little bit. So
that's cool. I know that's a problem, right? Like you love it, and then you don't want to get me too. I try not to go too crazy on everything. I was like, oh, I need this, I need that. But
yeah, when you get a character, you must get their boyfriend or girlfriend. You must get their brothers and sisters. And
yes, their brothers or sisters, and then I like to make them have like maybe it's a Transformer. I may get them a girlfriend, like they don't have one, so I get them like I'm like, oh, they can go with this person.
Oh, you know,
the entire Orhea team goes with the G1 Autobots for some reason.
That's right. I was gonna say, yeah, Ironhide, well, who was Inferno, and a couple others. They all had somebody.
That's awesome. Yeah, it's really funny. I know it's be careful. It's one of those things like, oh, I want it, and then they what route? There's always so much more to collect, right?
Yeah. So, yep, I got tearing down a little bit actually.
Yeah. Well, that kind of feeds into my next thing, the next topic question. Like I said, I'll show that and then go and we can start this one. So here we go.
All right, so I'm starting that one off.
Yeah.
So going out into the wild, right? Like you just get a hair up your ass and you're like, I'm gonna go to a comic book shop today, or I'm gonna go to whatever mom and pop toy store, because you can't go to like Toys R Us or whatever anymore. And you just walk in and you just find the most random thing that is like the dopest thing you've ever seen in your life, and you no questions asked, no hesitation. You didn't plan on spending $20, $100, whatever it is. You didn't plan on it. You're just trying to kill some time for, before a movie starts, whatever. And then you just walk out and you're like, man, this is like the coolest thing ever. And you're just, and it just kind of brightens up your day, and that's like one of my favorite things about collecting.
I do miss that.
One of like the worst things about collecting is like, man, there's a couple of things I could like top 5 right now, right?
If you want to touch on some pet peeves that bother you,
okay, well, I guess we'll go with like number 2 would be like fake motherfuckers, right? That just like just want like they just want something from you, right? Where it's like, oh man, hey, I'll give you like this Mayfix Daredevil or Batman or whatever, right? And you're like, okay, cool. And then, but they want like 12 of your Mayfix for like one Mayfix Batman, and you're like, bro, what? And then they get mad at you because then they're like, oh man, this ain't a fair deal or whatever, and you're like, okay, whatever, like, get out of my house now.
That's the thing. Just to back you up on that, I saw somebody on Facebook say someone was just making his first sale in a while, and everybody jumps on him and says, you better add some shit to that, So I was like, come on,
Yes.
I would say my number one is like pre-orders, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like when it comes to like Walmart, Target, Amazon to an extent. Amazon's done it in the past, but and Hasbro polls, 100% guilty of it. Where like Hasbro polls, you don't even get a chance to pre-order anything because they do like this forced FOMO thing where like pre-orders are automatically sold out as soon as something goes up.
Yeah.
Or
like
Walmart and Target and Amazon to an extent, where you pre-order something, it comes out in 9 months, and then like in 8.5 months, it's been sold out for 7 months or whatever, and then at the 8.5 month mark, it's about to ship. You start seeing everybody on YouTube or Facebook or wherever, they've got their figure, you're hyped for it, and then you get the dreaded email of cancellation.
Ooh.
You know, and it's like, well, okay. And then now you're off to the races. It's like, if you really wanted that figure, now you got to jump through hoops. Scalper on Facebook, scalpers on eBay. Keep your fingers crossed that your local mom and pop store got the one, and you're the one guy to get it, you know, beat them there or whatever. It becomes a rat race at a certain point. And like the rat race is the biggest pet peeve of mine about it.
Yeah. So like, can I ask a question, Danny?
Yeah.
So, so how do you feel about like, pre-ordering at a bunch of places? Because I gotta say, for the Cyclops eyewear, would you say that I ordered it from 3 different places just in case, and I got it confirmed. So so far I've canceled 1, but I still have 2. But I was talking to autocorrect earlier about it. I was like, you know, the lesson that I've learned is you just pre-order everything that you want right away from the big box stores, Target, Amazon, Walmart, because they're easy to return if something goes wrong. But then you're almost assured to have it, not 100%, but almost. But it's been my strategy, which I hate doing, because it feels like so much extra work. And if you forget something, you still gotta return it. So it's like,
yes, that's true. I do it though. I don't care, man. I'll cancel on the mom and pop shop last minute if I got it at first. I already paid for EB Games, but CMD got it. I want my money back from EB Games, or put it on a different figure, and I'll take it from CDM. Well, I do the same. I'm on all 5. And I don't care. Like because if I want to get it at that point, DJ Collectibles has been really good for the Target exclusive, especially in Canada. Like I said, the Starscream, I ordered it from them, and they're shipping it to me. And that was like my only hope at the time, so that works out. And I'd hate to cancel on someone like that, like at the end of the day, the smaller stores. But yeah, Big Bad, I'll cancel on them all day. EB Games, because they're so big, right? Like I don't want to necessarily, but like you said, it's like they're the huge corporation, right?
Yeah,
and that's what I was going to touch on too, Danny, is like these corporations like EB Games, GameStop. If you pre-order something, it's a $5 deposit, and if you've ever worked there, the employees hate pre-orders, the customers hate pre-orders. Go in and get your money back, no matter what. A lot of these corporations, a lot of these companies don't care about you. They only care about the money and whatever the case may be. So if you put in like 15 pre-orders across BBTS, Entertainment Earth, Walmart, Target, Amazon, Hobby Ginky, whatever, it don't matter. Whoever ships it first, get your money. Like it's really that simple. And then you can, if Target, if you forget about it, like you're saying, Target's real easy to return. So you can go there's a Target in everybody's neighborhood, a Walmart, whatever. And you can go in there and get your money back that way once you have the item and stuff. So if none of these corporations care about you as an individual, then it basically boils down to us to care about us, like as individuals, like as a collective, right? If they don't care about you, then you shouldn't care about them. Whoever sends it to you first, get your money.
And I hate to say it, like I said, I'm not trying to be like, yeah, like I said, I will do it even on the small shops once in a while. Sadly, it's harder when they take your money up front, like DJ Collectibles, because it's pain to get it back, and not easy to return. But like even ages 3 and up, I know you've heard of them, and I've had heart to hearts with the owner, and we talk about it all the time because how the shipping works for them, they won't get that figure. Even if it's a week late, they'll have 100 people cancel on them, and they're a small business. So that shows you, some people say, I won't cancel on the small shop. I'm loyal to them, but they see it on somewhere else, and then they do cancel on that shop. So there is more people doing it than they say, I think, that say they're loyal to the small shop too. But I know, like the guy told me, there's so many people that cancel like a week early just to get that toy. So,
and also, as a side note too, like I don't pre-order anything if I have to put money down onto it. So if Amazon is free pre-order, Big Bad Toy Store 90% of the time is free pre-order. Entertainment Earth is free to pre-order. Entertainment Earth charges you $1 to make sure your card is like active or whatever, and then they give you your $1 back in like however long the bank transfer takes or whatever. So that's kind of free of charge. But if they want money up front, then I don't pre-order with them because I'm taking all the risk. I'm taking the risk in trusting that company that they're going to get it. I'm taking the risk that they put the order in correctly. I'm taking that risk that I'm not getting screwed over, right? Like the whole thing, Megalopolis Toys 5 years ago, whatever it was, made this an entire thing.
Yeah.
Like, they screwed over so many people by taking their money up front. There was one that did it recently, like 2 years ago as well. Nerd something, if I remember right. It was a toy website. I know I'm getting that one, the name on that one wrong. But they did the same thing. They took a bunch of people's money, and then Megalopolis became DNA Premium. So, those Earthworm Jim figures that came out, they tried to screw over the factory that was making those figures by not paying them. So that factory just took all of their Earthworm Jim figures and put them on like Temu for like $20. So they got their money back for making the figures, right?
But yeah, let's just end it there. I don't want to go on and on about these companies.
Yeah, I'm just saying, because of that, I don't pre-order. If I need to put something down on it, I won't pre-order it.
That's fine.
It is very interesting. Yeah, because it's a strategy that a lot of people use, and it's
I get it. It's just what about you, Anthony, though? What are your one thing on collecting and
Okay, so first off, hey Mason. This is how old I am. I have friends who also have kids. So Mason is one of those kids. He actually he is so dedicated to live streaming Minecraft that I actually had to go in and tell his parents he killed his computer. So Mason got a brand new computer out of the deal, but I should have asked for a bribe. But like Mason, I'll tell him it's fried, But so Mason is doing pretty well, making some pocket cash doing that live streaming kid stuff, or maybe it's Roblox. Minecraft and Roblox. I don't know. Anyway, so I did post them in the chats. So day before yesterday, I got a Walmart email saying, "Hey, your order is being delayed." Now I ordered it literally the first minute it became available. It was Star Fox for the Switch 2. And I'm like, what the, what? So I just like, screw this. I canceled the order it from Amazon, and it's already going to be here tomorrow. Nice. So that seems to happen 1 out of every 10 times on Amazon, which is really annoying. But more frequently, it happens on Walmart, which is super annoying. The other one was, so I started using Facebook Marketplace recently. As a matter of fact, Mason's dad, Mark, is the guy who told me to try it. So I was like, okay, I will post some things. I posted like 10 things. I've sold all but maybe 4 things.
Nice.
But most of the messages I get is, hey, can you go a little bit lower? And I'm like, no. This is okay, so when because this is Mark's advice and couple other people I asked about Facebook. They're like, go find the sales of the item on other places and then beat that. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do that. So I went and looked. So, for example, I'm selling the old Siege, Earthrise, the War for Cybertron, Galvatron. I'm selling that because I got the Studio Series one, which is taller and better. So I put him online for 40 because that's what he was last sold for. And then the price of Galvatron new went down to 40. And then I saw the prices of all the other Galvatrons being lowered because the new one was now the same price as what people were selling used. So I saw that the new price is $28 with shipping. So I said, okay, I will take $5 off. So it's on Mercari right now. It's $23 for shipping. So I posted on Facebook. I say, okay, shipping's $8. It's now $15 on Facebook, and the guy still messaging me saying, can you go to 10? I'm like, no, I'm already half price. And the funny thing is, like, if you've handled Galvatron, he is a bulky boy. Like, he is worth $15. Actually, he's worth way more than $50 in my opinion, but he's worth $15. And the guy was like, oh, $15, screw you. I'm like, oh, okay, cool. That bothers me because it's like, you look at the market, look at what's the sales price is. I am still beating everybody else. Now,
what I have,
yeah. So then my last one was, I used to pre-order on multiple sites. I used to order pre-order on Amazon, Big Bad Toy Store, and Hasbro Pulse because I was ordering for myself and Moose. And Moose just had a little one, so that probably ain't going to happen anytime soon now because that money's gone. But
wow.
Yeah, when you have a baby, money goes away. Yeah. So I ended up like after the pandemic and things started fixing itself and like things could get shipped a lot. I was ending up orders are being filled the same week, and I wouldn't catch it in time to cancel the duplicates. And so I was ending up with multiple copies of things arriving at the house because it was already too late to cancel. And for Hasbro Pulse and Big Bad Toy Store, returns aren't free.
Yep, that's right.
Yeah, so like I could Amazon return for free. They just take it to UPS store or Kohl's, but I would have to sell the third one because I can't return it to the other two. So yeah, and then still brand new sealed, its retail price, they still want a discount.
Yeah, no, I know. I find it's hard on Marketplace. I sell a lot on Marketplace, and it's pulling teeth with people. They always want it super, super, super cheap. What about a positive thing about collecting, Anthony? Do you have one of those?
Yeah, I do. Let me pull it up and I'll show it to you in a sec. So sometimes I'm not going to show you the messages, but sometimes I get some legit people who are legit interested and are willing to meet me halfway on some things. So let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Okay. I'm going to pop this onto the thing, blah, blah, blah. Moving on over. Present. I guess I need to split it off. So I found this is a real cool guy who lives about 16 miles from me. It's around 30 round trip. And like he was looking at my listings and he bought one thing and he didn't try to lowball me or anything. We came up with a price that I was acceptable with. I sold because you know how Age of the Primes has been in Legacy been releasing all the mini bots and all the Insecticons. So I was like, well, I don't really need the prior versions of Core Class, Legend Class, and so I was like, okay, I can safely get rid of this stuff and offer it online. I looked at the price and always, and of course I go under whatever the price is. Let's see if I can find it. Boop-a-da-boop. What's it called? There you go. Okay, so it is okay. So if you go to the sharing thing, I have the screen.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so what I have left is like here's Galvatron, $15. Insane price. I have all 4 of the Insecticon Legend Class. I have them for $30. The original price on that was $55, and that is the last sales price for the whole group. Don't mind the shows and Chia Pets. So like down here, the dude in Westlake, he was like, hey, Superior for $60. That's a great deal. He paid at price because I had marked it down a little bit. And he was good with it. Now keep in mind that it has 3 knockoffs because that was the only way I could get the last 3 planes, but it formed Superion. They all work fine, you know. Then he was like, "Hey man, I want your entire lot of your legends." I was selling them individually for $30 a set. He was like, "No, I want them all, but the Insecticons because I have arachnophobia." I'm like, "Cool." He bought them all. Like, and he didn't negotiate or anything. That is the type of person I love. So like for these Star Wars games, they're worth $25-$30, whatever. Dude was like $3 off. I'll take them. I'm like, cool, $3 off. The RAM I paid like the price I was wanting for them. People bought them for like legit. Like some people know when they see a good price. Other people thinking they're trying to like steal from me. I'm like, no, like, dude, I really need this money back. I have legit bills. I have student loans. For some reason, I thought, hey, let's go to school and become a lawyer, and then not actually finish that. So, you know, yeah. But that bothers me when people try to negotiate insanely good prices.
Yeah, I know that's marketplace, sadly.
And if I'm running a business, like you cannot go into a hobby shop, for example, and go, hey, I want this pack of magic for $4. I see you're selling it for $6. The store ain't gonna let you do that. I'm a store, okay? I ain't negotiating prices. I even had to put disclaimers on them saying, I'm not negotiating these prices. And then when they ask me to negotiate, I tell them, here's the value you're getting. Because in my real life job, whenever somebody says, can I get a discount? We have to go, hey, here's the value you're getting for what we're asking you to pay. So that's what I do. Like, hey, you don't want to pay $250 for this bike? Well, I'm gonna let you know the bike goes for $500, but I'm also giving you headlights, tail lights, air pump, a helmet, a padded seat, rear view mirror. Like, I'm throwing all this crap in for free, and the bike is still half price and assembled. It's not assembled for $500.
I'm selling a used car, man. I'm putting the tranny in for free, but what about you, Ken? Anything what positive, and then go into the negative? So what positive thing of collecting?
I just want to share one marketplace thing first. I learned because I only use marketplace. One, because it's Facebook and you can see who's buying, and then two is if they're in the neighborhood, then you can gauge them if they're safe or not to meet up with. And so, but I learned that when people start to lowball you, I just say, that's it, forget it. And then they end up buying later. I just say, if you want to buy it, just press purchase later, and that's it. But I'm not going.
Because same. Like with this, one second, I was just to say that like the going there meeting them, because my family always panics something's gonna happen to me, and then like you said, I have my regulars, they'll pay the normal price. I'll even give them a deal, but then it's just like you said, the people that low ball just move on, right?
Yeah, because if they want it shipped, I tell them go to Macari, and then that way I don't have to have your personal information, and you can pay for whatever you want. Because everything is listed there in parity. The only difference is it's shipping price is on there. So it'll calculate do all that math for me. Because one guy was like messaging me. So I have a bike for sale. I rode the bike for a whole 6 miles. It was before I knew COVID had damaged my lungs really bad. And this guy was like, I'll offer you $100. I'm like, but you see the price, right? And he's like, that's all I have. I'm like, okay, cool. He come back last week and says, I'll offer you $200. I'm like, dude, you're almost there. Get to that $250 and we got a deal. Problem is with the bike, he has to come to my house. Now, luckily for me, one of the police officers for the city here live across the street.
Nice.
So sometimes his car is there, and I get to go. Just let you know somebody is parked across the street. Keep an eye on this thing. Even if he really is in this house eating dinner or whatever. I just because the bike is so big, you can't ship it, and you can't. I could take it apart and probably squeeze it into my truck, but I don't want to. But also, I don't want to take it apart, squeeze it into my truck, go to a location to meet somebody, and then decide, nah,
I don't want it. Yeah.
So, like a guy a couple weeks ago asked to look at something. He ended up buying it, but he wanted to look at it. There was a couple sticks of RAM, and I drove to where he wanted to meet, and he was like, okay, yeah, I'm cool with this. And he gave me the money. And then he messaged me later that night saying, oh, yeah, it worked. It's all good. I'm like, well, obviously it worked. I tested this stuff before I sent it. But I just don't like the concept of I just want to look at it. I need to know you're committed to paying it if you just, I pay it. I have pictures. I have videos. You need to, I'm not going to waste gas for a maybe.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, it's an interesting place, but I found really good sales there. I was lightening up my load, and I was selling my Iron Factories, and somebody bought almost all my Iron Factories. So
yeah,
that
you
was
do good on there. I do good too, but
yeah.
you just hit those lulls with the cheapos and the time wasters and the people. They ask me like, "Can I take you on a date and shit?" I'm like, "Bro, like, are you kidding me? This is not like Facebook dating. This is Facebook Marketplace."
They text you that?
Yeah, that's funny.
They text you that, Danny?
No, like, yeah, no, they're sitting in my face. The one guy was like, "I want to take you down the road." I was like, "What the?" Bart's gonna beat him up. Yeah, no, it's just too much. But yeah, it's just like, it's just
Wow.
Damn, girl, you looking good enough to take on a date?
No,
You keep the Transformers. You keep the Transformers, and I tell you what, we go up the road, and I let you talk into the clown head. You can get a number 2 off the kids menu.
I came to pay for something
I will buy you all the Transformers you can eat.
trans fat. But yeah, Ken.
Yeah, let me answer your question.
Yeah.
So one great thing I love about collecting is, like I said, I showed the dual cons before, and I'll show off like Eject right now from MMC. Is just the feels. I really love the figures that transform really well, are built very well, and just bring back a lot of memories. That is simply the one biggest thing that I love when I purchase a figure. Is like it does something. Like so far I've been able to reject all the new Seekers except for Thundercracker, because I want to put Autobot symbols on him like Norbs did. But so far I rejected the rest of them because I'm not going to buy the Seekers again. But yeah, I just
good on you.
Yeah. Oh, I'm on mute. Oh no,
no. Good on you. It's not to get that impulse to buy that all again. I sold all mine that day, and have no Seekers now. I just have like 2. But I mean, I know it's. Yeah.
I'm sad the pauldrons from the Coronation Starscream don't fit on the new ones.
No, of course.
That's sad. Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, the 5mm hole is lower on the arm after the bend, so it's very annoying.
Have the same number of ports, so you can't really fit as many accessories as you used to.
No. I mean, they're going to come out with another Coronation Starscream for the new version. So I'm like, it's going to be clip-on. It's going to have to be clip-on. There's nothing else for it to stick to.
For $90 this time.
Yeah, completely different figure.
Yeah, like Target has the exclusive in the United States for Starscream. So I was able to get the order in, but Prowl had already sold out. So I got to. 2 things coming up. There's the Ninja Turtle G.I. Joe crossover. I'm trying to get Roadblock Raphael, so I'll have to go into the store at the butt crack of dawn to, hopefully grab the one they have, because all the Targets here only ever get 1 box of them. So there's going to be 1 of each of the Turtles and probably Shredder and his gang, and that's going to be it. There's going to be 9 in the box or whatever, 10. I only get 1 chance to get them. And then 3 days later, I have to go back, and because I need to try to get Prowl.
Oh,
because Starscream's already ordered.
I couldn't pre-order him either. I gotta go find him.
Yeah. So I'm going hunting. So a tip for anybody who does Target, usually around the day of release, 1 a.m. Eastern time or midnight Central time, because Target's in Minnesota, your store to fill the order in the morning. And when the new Hot Rod and Hound came out, I did that trick, and they were waiting for me when I got into the store at 7 a.m.
Wow.
Ooh, so one more time for me and the others out there. Is it 1 o'clock your time or 1 o'clock?
So 1 o'clock Eastern time.
Eastern time.
Which is midnight Central time. Go to Target.com and then refresh the screen. And usually within 5 minutes, the store's inventory will update, and then you'll be able to order it for in-store fulfillment.
Okay.
Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So let me see. From your question, I have one more thing to share. It's what don't I like? What don't I like is out of space.
Yes.
I gotta like I have a treadmill down here that I actually use, but right now, Star Optimus, Superion, the Death Cobra, and Cup, the G.I. Joe Cup, they are on my treadmill right now. When I use the treadmill, I gotta move them all. And then when I'm done, I move them back because I have no space. So right now I'm trying to lighten the load, like I said, and it's painful. But but I gotta do it because but yeah, that's what I hate the most is like when you have and you have a little bit too much.
Yes, I know the space is always an issue, right? Especially like I said, living where I'm living too. It's just like I love to store stuff more, but it's just it's always. Yeah, and I got rid of a lot of stuff, I got rid of a lot of new stuff. I'm more focusing on the vintage stuff lately and stuff like that, early 2000s. I still love the newer stuff, of course, but I got rid of like all my, I used to kept buying every single new figure that came out, every version, every Galvatron, and I had to get rid of it, I still love it. I had to keep my favorite of each, but it was just becoming like a chore. And then I had the hundreds, under the bed, like a box full of jazzes, a crate full of it was just becoming too much.
Yeah, you never know which one you want to play with today too, so it's like I don't actually put any of them back in storage. They're like totally grabbable, so it's like but that's part of what's taking up all the space.
The space is always an issue.
Yeah. Oh yeah, hoarder. Yep, I'll hoard those Transformers and those action figures.
And like I used to do the same. Like I said, crates. I got this basement to put them in now, but it's just like, at what point is it doing what it's doing for me? And right now, I like to see most of what I have. Like I got all my G1s and stuff in my bedroom and good figures like that. I got the animes here over there. It's just like I want to see most of my stuff, but some stuff I don't mind storing. Like I said, old vintage stuff. I have an original black Zarak like in the box, and I'm not going to display that. Just keep that like for money down the road if I ever need it. But it's just like some vintage stuff I don't mind storing, but it's just in boxes, but not. I got rid of all my new boxes too. Do you guys hang on to any of your boxes still? Or do?
Yeah, I've got a garage full of boxes.
Yeah.
I do. I'm debating now whether I can get rid of the boxes for the anime statues or not. Because I don't think I would ever sell those. And even if I did, they're a little bit beat up, so I don't know. I think those I could, but I'm debating with myself right now. So
yeah, that's the thing about the anime stuff. I did throw out most of my boxes, not like the high end ones, like the SH Figure Arts or like the anime, the sluttier one boxes, but the more of like the statues I did, because it's like, dude, if I end up selling those, like you'll know there's something wrong with me. So like I'm not worried about that. But the Transformers too, I just got rid of. It was a hard thing. I know Raz did it too. He got rid of all his eventually, and it's a lot.
Yep. Oh man. I just think right now, if whichever ones I'm gonna try to sell, it will be better if I have the box. So that's why I won't possibly. Yeah.
Cool. See, I've never had that. So I when I was originally selling figures, whenever the new ones would come in, I would keep the box, but it wouldn't change anybody's opinion. They're like, why? I don't keep the box. I don't want the box. So unless it's sealed, nobody wants the box because they don't want to pay for something that's technically been open. So I stopped doing that. So what I ended up doing earlier this year, I did it in October. I scanned in all the boxes. So there is now a database on Hassler's Net where you can look at all the box backs of all the figures I had. Because I scanned the back of the boxes and I tossed them all because nobody wanted them. The exception are the ones that I showed like over on the shelves back here are like the collectibles, like the limited sets and stuff, the crossovers. But everything else is scanned in and the boxes are gone. And I did not realize how much room I was eating on boxes until they were gone. I'm like, holy crap. I mean, as you can tell, I had to add a second bookcase.
Yes.
So I got rid of the arcade machine and the second bookcase is here now. And then over in the corner is like more boxes. And then and I showed Danny like last week for last, like there's a whole other thing of boxing up a bookcase over here. But I had absolutely no room for everything I had before. Now in another room, there's like open space. I have space for the first time in years because those boxes are gone now. So it is so freeing not to have. Now I do keep the instructions because sometimes I forget how to convert them. Sometimes I forget what accessories go with them. So when I do sell them, I will sell the instructions, and obviously they're complete with instructions.
Yes.
But there are no boxes anymore. It was a waste of money to have to pay for the weight of the boxes if that mattered at all. And sometimes the box would be just enough weight to get you over to the next price hike. When it got to $15.99 to send a deleter class toy, I was like, oh hell no. Without the box, it is $8, pretty much everything I sell.
Yeah. I guess I had a different experience because all the selling on Facebook Marketplace, I would get down to the wire and the person to buy it, and then I would get that question, you got the box?
I have never gotten that question.
No.
Because the boxes, all they do is add either weight and or size, and that the increase in size over a certain limit increases the price. Although I did switch from USPS to UPS, and I am saving a lot more money on that.
Did you try Pirate Ship also? Pirate Ship is very good.
I've heard of. It's more convenient for me to just take it down the street and drop it in UPS.
Oh, I see. Okay, yeah, because but it can save you a lot. So for anyone out there who's shipping, try Pirate Ship, and you'll get the label. Just slap it on, and then drop it off that way. And
well, that's what Mercury does. Is whenever the sale is done, you print out the label, you throw it on, and then I just drop it off down the street at the UPS store.
Yeah, that's interesting about the instructions. I even Bart gets mad at me because I threw out all my instructions. I just tossed him. I was like, I don't even want the instructions, man. Yeah, I know. I was like, screw it, man. I'll look it up online or whatever, Google Lens. But yeah, no, I just chucked it, man. I was like, there was so much clutter at one point. I had all the boxes, I had all the instructions. After moving, I was like, I am letting go, man, because it was just unbelievable.
My filing cabinet is so light now with all that crap gone that when I open the drawer, it moves with the drawer because there's no weight now. It is fantastic. There's nothing on top of it, nothing in it. It's great. The problem I do have is, and I have to at some point do this, I have all the boxes the figures came in still in another room that need to be cut down and thrown in recycling. So a whole other thing I need to do at some point. Right now it's not avalanche, but it's getting real close to being too much.
Yeah, that's a New York requirement. We have to chop them down and wrap them up or throw them in the can and put it out there.
Yeah, so what I generally do is I'll cut the tape and stuff, fold them up, and then they'll just go into a recycling bag, layered on top of each other, and then they just go in the recycling bin, and then I'm done with them. Only boxes we have to cut up are large furniture boxes, because obviously they're not going to fit in a bag or the bin.
No.
Yeah,
because the preference is that once you put your garbage recycling into the bin, either one, the lid needs to be able to be closed. And if you can't close the lid, then there's too much. Yeah. And they just passed a rule here in the city where if you decide you need an additional bin, you can buy another bin, and they'll increase the price of your garbage pickup accordingly.
Oh, man. See, when I lived in Chicago, they gave you the bins for free. I don't know if it's still the same way now, but New York says you must buy a $50 bin from them, or you must buy your own bin that meets their requirements.
Yeah, because I think the recycling bin is $35, the garbage bin is $50, and then I don't know what the rate increase is, because our garbage and sewer and water are all the same bill. The municipal whatever. So I'm not quite sure what the increase would be, but yeah, you have to buy them. Although initially we did get the original first 2 bins for free.
Yeah, we have no such luck. We were using old bins, so we had to buy new ones.
Interesting. In the New York area.
Yeah. Oh man, I like autocorrect. He says we just burn them.
Yeah, I know. If I had a fireplace still, just toss them in there.
Oh, I have a fire upstairs too from Solo Stove. I burnt a whole bunch of bills and stuff the other day. It was great.
Nice. Yeah, I'll bring Brett in here. Brett's in here now. Hey, Brett, how's it going?
Hey guys, what's up?
Hey, yeah. So this is Input. Ken, New York Hunter, and Anthony, all friends of mine. Brett's new friend. So we did a couple streams with him lately. So just want to join us for a bit. And I thought he could join us for the 3 figures that we're gonna show, like our favorites, or mean something to us. So you can join us for that one and then hang out for a bit. But yeah, do you want to just start that one off? Input.
What are we doing? The 3 figures? What you say?
looks like that means something to us. So just like I said, go off on it for a little, and then let it so we can keep going in a circle. You know.
Sure. Let's,
you do number one.
I'll be number one.
You are number one.
Because I don't know what else to be. So.
Oh yeah, is that a custom or?
Yeah, it's So when I started doing customs way back when, I started doing like DCUC customs, Marvel Legends customs. We're talking like 15 years ago, right? And then when the orders slowed down for Transformers customs, somebody reached out to me and asked if I could do Marvel Legends customs, and I was honest with him. I said, I haven't done one in a long time. Let me see what I can do real quick, like let me do like a test figure or whatever. Yeah. And this was the test figure that I did. This is a Toxin.
Yeah, before
the symbiote Toxin, Carnage's son.
It's the Toxin too before he goes on that other guy, right? And he has the no teeth yet version, right?
Yeah, this is the first Toxin host. I'm brain farting on his name.
Yeah, maybe he's like
Mulligan.
Mulligan.
He's
like a detective or something.
Yeah, he's like an NYPD cop. So this was something that I did. This was the Carnage, the figure, the 2-pack, the VHS 2-pack. I think it was. It came with like black suit Spider-Man. And this was a 3D printed head, and just everything else was airbrushed. Like the tendrils here are sculpted and everything. So. Nice. So I sent him a picture of this and was like, hey man, this is where I'm at right now with Marvel Legends in terms of customs. If you like it, let me know. If you want to go forward, let me know. But the stomach here has a fade on it. It goes from black into red. It's got like 3-step fade, so it goes black and then dark red and then goes into what's called pure red. It's the color of red that I used. So yeah, this figure means a lot because it got me
back into it.
Yeah, it kind of got me back into doing back into my roots, I guess, so to speak, when in terms of customs. I don't want to say roots but like back into the beginnings, I guess. And it made me kind of I guess like experiment. And this figure is what started my Mafex customs, my Marvel Legends customs, this is what really kind of inspired me to challenge myself with that Electro custom that I showed off on our stream a couple of streams ago. So yeah, without that guy reaching out to me, and the whole reason why he reached out to me is because he liked the paint jobs on my custom Transformers. And
of course.
And he wanted to see if how I could apply it or whatever with the Marvel Legends stuff. So
that's cool.
Yeah, so that's my first one. So there you go.
That's cool. That's perfect. We'll go to Ken next.
For me, mine is a little bit simpler actually. This, as far as a story goes, this is MMC is one of my favorite companies, Mastermind Creations, and this one is the Promenon, I think it is. Optus Promenon. Yeah, I have the Nemesis Prime up there too, but this is the one I really love. And even more now because they're going to release the Apex armor to make him look like a powered up Power Master. Like probably one up there. But I don't know. Well, I'm really excited to see how, because this guy is so bulked up and beefy. And when he gets the armor on, I want to see where I can put all the rest of this stuff on there too, and what he's gonna look like. So
and what he just means a lot to you, just because like what it's cool or what? Like it just
Power Master Optimus Prime was one of those that I never was able to get, and I guess that's what makes him cool. Also, is that I finally got him through Fans Hobbies one on the top shelf back there. Yeah, can't really see it, but and then now. With this figure, which I really love, that I bought two different models, and we're gonna see how that armor looks on him. And yeah, just very excited.
That's awesome. That's cool. What about you, Mr. Brett?
All right. Well,
number
for me,
one.
well, I'll save the important, very important one for last, but we'll start with the easiest. This one is obviously an old one, but basically was kind of one of the first third-party / kind of a good concept I always enjoyed from Megatron. So.
Oh yes.
Yes, that's too, right?
Cool.
Very nice.
That's awesome. Yeah. What? Any other story about like how you got it, or you just always like that version, or what?
Funny enough, this was one of the. Well, this was one of the. Let's just say this was one of the sick pay things from back during COVID.
Oh yes.
Yeah. So basically, spent a little to get him, which I always, as I said, his minor mode looked cool, but I was more going for this mode because, as I said, there's just some about like Autobot Megatron that I always liked the most. So
yeah, no, I know you. I thought too about that too. Like I like the Titans of Turtle. Now, definitely not good like that, but it's like it's a different. It's kind of cool, you know, like different concept. I do like my evil Megatron, but it's a cool figure to see, you know.
Agreed on that one. So,
yeah,
I do still have the parts to make the mine part. So
that's cool.
You can buy just the body, extra body. I have it. I have both of them over there also because I love them probably as much as you do. But yeah, you can buy just the parts that you're missing. They'll sell it for I think $80 in the past. It should still be about that, and then you can put together both of them and put them next to each other.
I think I saw that. I was considering it, and I said so. I might do that in the near future.
Where do you find that, Ken? If you don't mind me asking, like what site is it?
Show Z or
Big Bad Toy Store.
Yeah, all the usual suspects.
All the unusual ones, yeah. All right, Mr. Anthony, what do you got for us?
Okay, so these are kind of two different things. So the first one is this is something I had no intention of getting. I got the Nemesis Prime version. This is the Titan. No, this is the Power of the Primes Evolution Optimus. So the little story is this: I actually bought them in two parts from two different people. So there was this group I was part of, although I guess the owner of the group didn't like me because I was willing to adjust pricing. But it was, I don't know. I don't know. He was OCD, I guess. Anyway, so I got the. What did I get first? Oh yeah, I got the trailer first from that group. And it was just the trailer and the gun, and that was it. The guy was like, he turned the Optimus figure into something else, and he had no use for the trailer because it would no longer be able to transform. I was like, okay, cool. How much? He's like, $3. I'm like, okay, cool. $3 that is. So I got that for $3. And it's complete. All the pieces are everything. Okay. So then I'm at a resale store. I'm just walking around. They were doing a trade-in with me, and I had free time while I was waiting. And this thing, just the upper part, by itself, $15. And I'm like, holy crap! I could actually complete this figure because again, I had Nemesis Prime, so I just thought it'd be funny to mix and match Optimus's cab with Nemesis torso. But yeah, so for $18, I actually got to complete one of these.
That's nice.
Okay.
So I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
This is my original Beast Wars Optimus Primal.
We're doing one at a time, though. Anthony, can you not listen to instructions anymore?
I don't.
Okay.
And I will stop there with his name, and we'll get back to that later.
Yeah, we'll get back to that. I mean, you're usually pretty analytical, so I'm just and I'm going to break the rules too, but I'll quickly show this off. This does mean a lot. Input bought up the custom.
Pinky.
The fade. Right? Input did the old fade on that guy. They never Pinky, we called them. Yeah, now we got yeah, but this figure I was going to show means a lot to me. It kind of got me back into the seriousness of Transformers and collecting. Rotor Storm is one of my favorites. IDW version 2, but I always wanted this G1 Turbo Master version back in the day, and I finally got it, and it was right before the COVID boom, so I got it really, really cheap in some of the other ones. And then, yeah, of course, the prices, even in box, went a little insane. But I always loved Rotor Storm so much. I always loved the face on this version. I always like the pink. It's that 1.5 European line, right? Like right before G2, and they still had it in Europe. And I just always thought he was very cool. And then IDW stuff, he's like really full of himself, very vain, which I love and can relate to. So yeah, and it's just a fun figure, you know, fun overall, right?
Oh, yeah, I still gotta find like an actual Rotor Storm for my collection.
Yeah, I have the new one too. For the new version that he has, like I just hope one day, hey Ghost Max, what's up? I wish he had his own version, like a new, like total new mold of himself. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
True. I mean, they're releasing like another Sentinel, like a newer version of Sentinel Prime for like Age of the Primes.
So you never know. Yeah, that'd be cool. All right, input number 2.
Well, just real quick about that custom Seeker that you brought up, Danny.
Yeah. Go out for a second.
The wings on that Seeker have color change on them as well. And,
very cool.
And if you look at the inside of the wings, it has color change paint, like a color change metallic clear coat
with the
over
bluish purple it shines here.
Yeah. I like when you bring that up, because I like explaining that, because that's like my favorite part of that custom is like
no, I always say, like I said, it means a lot to me too, and I showed off when me and Brett were talking because we couldn't remember the name, and they were saying Pinky, and we were just laughing, and we were in the chat too. But yeah, it's just a very, like I said, it's just like, you know what I mean, you would never get that level of spray paint detail with Hasbro, right?
Right. It's not spray paint, it's airbrush. I'm just
saying. But I know I'm blowing, you know what I mean, like color paint.
I'm just picking on you a little bit. So my number 2 pick, because I'm still number 1, because it's a rotational thing. That's right. I'm at the top of the block, baby. So I don't know how well this is gonna like get on camera, because
Toby Maguire.
Kind of read it. So we were this was right before COVID hit. I want to say this is like 2019 or so. This is a 12-inch Mary Jane from the first Sam Raimi film. And so trying to get my camera to, there we go. Maxed out heights. Next height.
Wow.
So
a doll for real.
Yeah, so like my mom got me this. I thought, like, because she knows how big of a fan I am of the first Sam Raimi or Spider-Man movies in general.
Yeah.
And so we were at this toy store here in town, and we go back to the car, and my mom's always been real sneaky, like very sneaky. When she buys me something, right, she can hide it really well. So we get back into the car, and she, you know, Mary Jane's kind of sitting in the back seat, and I was like, what's up with that Mary Jane? She's like, well, I bought it for you while we were in there. I know how much you love those movies, and it's still sealed. And I don't have the heart to take it out of the box, right? But yeah, this one means a lot, because it was something that she got for me, you know, well into my adulthood. And she remembers, and this is how she explained it to me. She remembered how excited I was for this movie. She remembers how excited I was for Kirsten Dunst to play Mary Jane, because to me, she looked exactly like Mary Jane. It was like a perfect casting and stuff, you know? She just remembered how much I loved the movies and stuff, and how, you know, just it never went away from her brain, right? So she, you know, surprised me with it, and that's pretty much the story on this figure. But that's why, you know, it means a lot to me, because it's like a memory my mom has of me. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah, it's deep with the mom. My mom would love that story. I like it too.
Yep. I may just continue that stream, because I was gonna share this G1. Well, this is a knockoff actually. G1 Prowl over here, and he is my favorite character. And an input you shared about your mom, I'm gonna share about my dad, because he passed of cancer in 2022. But this was the first Transformer as a kid at Toys R Us that he got for me.
Aww.
And ever since then, I got a couple more prowls over here and over here. I've collected all the prowls that I can because they just remind me of my dad. And my first G1, which I don't have, or maybe it's in the garage, but I sat on him, and so the windshield broke. Many people have, that's what I've heard.
Of course, yeah, common error.
But he to this day is my favorite Transformer, and yeah, it's because of my memories of my dad too. And while I'm on that path, I will say that I loved Ratchet also, but never got him because you know how the top of the van splits from the bottom. Every time he looked at him at the toy store with me, he would say, "Don't get this one; it's broken." And little did he know, and little did I know at the time, that he was not broken. That's the way he was. So
yeah, anyway, I know it's so funny that figure it out. Always threw people off. That's why it's cool. The Missing Link new version, you can get it, and it actually
real quick, NY. So check this out. What you said about your dad and why you buy all the prowls and everything. That's the exact reason why I buy all the jump starters, because I've got a twin twist that my grandfather got me. Still have it to this day. I was like 4 or 5 or something like that when he got it for me. And that's like every time a twin twist comes out that's in that blue and white colors or a top spin, it doesn't matter, you know, third party. I've got all of them that have ever been released. Like every single time one comes out, I'm like, yep, got to get it, because it reminds me of the Goodwill story that I've shared many a times about my grandfather, and it's like, yeah, man. So I totally understand where you're coming from with the prowl and your dad thing, because I got the same thing with my grandfather.
It's heartwarming. It's weird because the next one I have to show too is a little like that. But what do you got first, Brett? Number 2.
Yeah, you guys, I gotta just get in ready.
No, yeah, no worries. I'll give you a break.
Yeah,
he'll text you. He'll text you when he's ready, Danny.
Then I'm ready. All right. Anyway, this one is one of my favorite Titans. Kingdom. But this one's a little bit different because this was actually the first Titan that I did the DNA design customs to.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah, so,
that's neat. When did you get that right when it came out too, or?
Yeah, I got this when it came out. It actually was another Big Bad Toy Store order. So I said, believe me, if I could fit it on cam, I would.
No, I get it. Yeah, it's pretty big.
And then it wasn't until DNA came out with like the upgrade kits for it, I was all for it. So.
And what, it just means a lot to you, that figure, though, in a way, or?
Yeah, because ever since I've always loved the Autobot art concept, like whether it's like for like the Autobots and stuff like that as their flagship. I always loved that concept. So as I said, and then them turning it into a Titan, it brings me back to when it was like Omega Supreme and animated. So
oh yes, yeah, that'd be cool. I wish they would do that Omega Supreme animated in the new version, right?
I'm sure they will soon. I know, funny enough, a friend of mine actually has a custom they did of this guy, but in animated Omega's colors. So
oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. If I can find the image, I'll send it to you sometime.
Yes. Great. Yeah, it's cool. What do you got, Anthony? Come on.
You're gonna hold something up by the crotch.
Yeah, I was like, sometimes it's just nice to be touched. I mean,
it is after 10 now.
Okay, so Optimus Primal. I picked him up, I think, in 97 or 98. Somebody tell me when he came out. Okay, so I had just left a job. My grandma had just died, and I was feeling sad. And I was like, you know what I need to do? I need to go to Kmart and just buy something. And I was like, hey, I like Monkey, not Truck. So I was like, okay, let's grab him. Now, I don't remember if he came out before season 3 came out, but I thought he was freaking fantastic. The fact that he's like a jet and an off-road vehicle. And by the way, this guy's electronics still work, and so does the spring function. I don't keep batteries in them for obvious reasons, and all the stuff is put away. But like, he stays on the shelf behind me, usually in the top back corner next to Transmetal 2 Megatron. So
nice.
I think he's way better than the version that came out in Power of the Primes.
Way better.
Way better than that one. I have the SDCC Power of the Primes version that's in black. He does not compare to this one. The original is the best one.
It is. The heavy dense plastic. It's the vac sealed stuff. It's the gimmicks, the light up. So good, the original.
Not to mention that, like, the Power of the Primes one, and I said it only has like the gorilla and the jet mode. You don't have like the car mode or anything.
So. Oh, really? Never transform mine.
It's because it's like an evolution figure, so it's like he has the little ape and he has the big ape, and they sacrifice modes to fit them both together.
True.
I sacrificed a lot to put myself together. So.
All
right.
Sorry.
This is my second one. It's weird because mine's a heart sort mom story too. So this isn't the one because I got after I had a 10-year relationship years ago. I broke up and I sold every childhood Transformer I had. I thought I wouldn't care about toys anymore. I thought I wouldn't care about life anymore. I sold every single Transformer I ever had as a child. It was one of the lowest points in my life after that relationship, but. Since I've been happier, became myself and started collecting again. And my mom, the original one she got for me was my first Transformer ever. Went to a thrift store, had the tail, had the head, didn't have the gun, I don't think, unless I lost it. But I was like 2 or 3, and I got a Weird Wolf. And yeah, that figure always meant so much to me, and I can't believe I ended up selling it. But this one we parted together. I think I got the body at one of the toy shows one year. I got the head and the gun one year, or maybe that together. And then last year or the year before, I finally got the sword for him, so I put them together. And like I said, my mom, we didn't have a lot of money back in the day. It was like early 90s or whatever. I was born 86, so it was like 89, 90 around there, and yeah, I got them, put them together, and yeah, it means a lot to me, even though it's not that exact one. Even my mom sees it now, she's like, oh my god, like it's that one, right? The first Transformer ever. And yeah, of course I always, I wanted a different type of Transformer as a kid, of course, like a vehicle and stuff, but it brings back so much nostalgia. And like I said, I parted all together in the search for it again, and just that whole coming around moment. Yeah, it's pretty dramatic, but I'm still happy to get them, this version now. And yeah, like I said, it's just stuff at the end of the day. I know some people, it means a lot to them at the end of the day having their original one, but I can get over that now because, I've made so many more new good memories with the old memories, right? But
I can't. I know I went through the same thing back in sort of the same thing in 2021 or 2015. I sold a couple of figures, which I was happy to get back during COVID. So
yeah. And you have a lot of stuff because we did a collection video of your stuff that you didn't get rid of, right? And box stuff, and yeah, it's just that most of my G1, a lot of it was beat up too. When I go back and look at it now, I got the better version. I probably would have bought newer versions overall, but yeah, thanks, Ma. Yeah, I love you, Mother. But yeah, it's so it's very interesting. But yeah, nice to get it back. So. Yeah, I think we got one more each. Go to Mr. Andash Boy.
All right, so this is the third figure in my figures that mean stuff to me. So this story kind of revolves around me and Oracle. So this is the Mafex 2099 Spider-Man, and I had canceled my pre-order through BBTS on him. I'm talking a month before he was supposed to come out. It was really close. So I figured, all right, I'm not going to be able to get him. I really figured this figure would sell out really quickly. So I found him on Facebook Marketplace about an hour and a half away. For a really good price. The guy was asking $80, and this figure on BBTS at the time I think was $125 or something. Didn't come with the stand, which is fine. So me and Oracle, the guy gives us this address for us to meet at, and we pull it up or whatever, and it's a public library in the area, and the guy texted us and said, "Hey man, I'm running late. We got there, well before he did, but he did text us to say he was running behind and stuff, which we're all right. That's cool." So me and Oracle went into this public library that we had never been in before, and just walked around, killed some time, and just really kind of had a nice day out because of this figure, because I was picking up this figure from the guy, and the guy ended up being something like an hour late. He's very apologetic and stuff, and then gave me, instead of 80, gave it to me for 75 because of that. So yeah, like I said, just me and Oracle, we like to go on it. We call them adventures, So that was to us an adventure. Like the universe provided an adventure for us that we thought was just going to simply be there and then back home, and we got detoured a little bit, and we were really excited about it. And like I said, without me wanting this figure and trying to get it and eventually getting it, we wouldn't have had that adventure. So yeah,
that's cool.
Yeah, very nice.
That's great input.
Yeah,
great looking figure too.
Yeah, very cool. I like that Spider-Man 2099. What do you got first, Ken? Last one.
So my last one is this guy from TFCon Baltimore. Obsidian Prime. He entered Obsidian Prime, right? And some people don't like him, but I really enjoyed that show, and I love this figure. And then not only that, but he looks great with mismatched colors here with wingsaber, and
that's cool.
Yeah, and so Fans Hobby is my other favorite company, and other than MMC, and but this character is from my first TFCon, my first Transformer convention, and then I think I shared with you Danny before, but Ultra Megatronus, Darth Ravage, and Razel, they were my roommates, and we just had a blast. Other people like Jimmy and folks coming in and out of the room to drop things off and to take things, because we were in the same hotel staying there, and it was just such a blast that it's taken 2 years, but we're planning for Orlando again, and everything almost is set up. So I'm just excited to see what comes out then, and to also hang out with everyone. And so, it'll be a blast, I'm sure.
That's cool. That's the Fans Hobby one, right? You said?
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah,
so
I've seen it. It's a nice representation of like Energon Nemesis Prime, which I will say, and Hunter, you're talking to one of the people, because Energon got me into Transformers, so I get it.
Very cool.
Yeah.
I don't know. Even after 2 years, I'm still transforming him, taking the limbs off, and like I said, putting it on. So
I got the Fans Hobby Overlord. It's stuck behind all this shit. I would not take it out, but it is great. Like just the heaviness, the Fans Hobby stuff I really like. But like you said, the tidal wave wasn't as good as the Hasbro one, right?
It's true. Hasbro wins out there. But I still mode, which I wasn't supposed to do.
I can't blame it.
So they got me.
There you go. What do you got for us, Brad?
All right. So this one, which is my last one, but it also is the first one that I ever did. I know I showed you a little bit of him in the last stream with the collection, but this one is not only the first custom I ever did, but it basically is my OC for like my universe and stuff.
Yeah, which we'll be touching to some of that stuff in another show. Oh yes, the actual yes, that's cool. Yeah,
this is basically my OC, which is Electron Prime.
That's cool, and you have a whole crew of guys that you've made your own, right?
Sort of. Some of them are like official guys. Some of them I kind of just repurposed into my own characters. So
that's cool. How long have you had your own character thing for OC? Like, how long has that been again?
It first came around in like 2000, like towards the end of 2017, because like it was kind of a reboot from another one where I was kind of taking I was kind of putting Transformers in the Percy Jackson, and yeah, there were a couple of hiccups with that one. So yeah, so I kind of rebooted the universe a bit, and obviously, this is what I came up with.
That's cool. Yeah, it's different.
I will say too, because for the paint, I kind of used kind of D&D figurine paint because it was because someone recommended it was very durable. So
yeah, have you had much chipping on it or anything, or
very small bits? I've only transformed it a couple of times, and even so, you can only even right here on his arm, you see a little bit of chipping, but it's very unnoticeable.
Yeah, that's the thing. I know you got to be careful, even with all of them, like with the even regular figures chip. Sadly, these days, right?
Yeah,
I know. What I said.
Sucks. All right, Anthony, what do you got?
So I collect primarily two things, one of which is going to end at the end of this year. So, Transformers, Ninja Turtles. Now, Ninja Turtles is pretty much Playmates. So when they lose the license at the end of this year, I don't know where Mattel's going to go with them, but I'm pretty sure I'm done with Ninja Turtles. Unless they keep the scale and the more the design logic, I just don't think I'm going to continue with Ninja Turtles. Because I feel like for them to succeed with Ninja Turtles, they would have to kind of mesh it into the lines of how they do Transformers, not Transformers. There are other action figure lines. I'm just not quite sure where they would go because they do the wrestlers, right? So my worry is that they're going to come up with one mold and just over and over again, everybody has the same veiny arms and legs, and they just change the torso a little bit. So, I don't know what to expect with Mattel, but Playmates isn't dead. They got the Power Rangers line instead. So, I mean, the Power Rangers are okay from what I've seen so far. But
are you getting those turtles?
Oh, I've seen that. That's cool.
That is cool though. Well, are you gonna get the those because they're doing those war turtles
they're doing two things. They're re-releasing the military turtles, which I don't care about.
Okay.
But they are also doing the G.I. Joe crossover.
Yes.
So here's the funny thing, because Playmates technically still has the license, the crossover is Mattel crossing over, or not Mattel, sorry, Hasbro crossing over with G.I. Joe, crossing with Playmates license. So, but yeah, I'm gonna get Raphael or Roadblock. Is Roadblock Raphael? I think the name is. Anyway, so what you see on the desk is basically the most recent crossover figures I bought, which are basically the Godzilla crossovers with Ninja Turtles and Power Rangers, and the Transformers He-Man crossover. And because basically, if there's a crossover, I will get it. The things I skip on are like the Universal Monsters. I don't care about those. But I'm talking because Universal Monsters technically are open to or public domain. But like when toy lines that I grew up with watching the cartoon on crossover, I definitely will get those. And these guys are certainly not in scale with the action figures, the main lines. Well, except maybe Man at Arms. I think he is in scale. But that basically, if it's a crossover, I'll pretty much get it as long as it falls within some strict guidelines. But yeah, that's basically it for me on the three I have.
That's cool though. Yeah.
I will say, going to the He-Man one, I do have the Skeletor and Optimus Prime one. In fact, I think you can see the Optimus Prime behind me. So.
Oh yeah, you do have it back there. Let's see quickly. Yeah. Oh yeah. They're different. Like I said, I do like the Godzilla ones were interesting. It's just for me, it's always it's another line. It's another.
Yeah, not quite connected.
Yeah, I just want to show this one. I did get this after I went on the toy shows. I got it for my birthday recently.
Nice.
For me, but it just means a lot. Not even because of how weird it is or rare. I don't even know if it might be even that. I don't know. I think it is the original version because it's so loose. But the thing about it, like I said, I got it when I went to the started going to those Vancouver comic and toy shows, and I got it because it usually falls on the April 7th and April 10th is my birthday. So when I got home, I got this for my birthday, and it was one of the first times I went on that trip and got out with people again and started filming and getting my YouTube stuff going again. And it just means a lot because it was such a fun trip, and you know what I mean, meeting all the people and looking at all the toys. And in Canada, we don't have as many options, especially on the West Coast. to go to like TFCon, to go to all these retro shows and flea markets. We really don't have a lot. So every year when we go to this one in April and October, usually maybe September this year, that always means a lot to go see all the people. And this was a cool guy to get back on my birthday. And yeah, like I said, it just means a lot, you know?
That does look nice, Danny.
Yeah, it's a cool toy. I love my G1, love my vintage, and yeah, like I said, it just means a lot. Like that trip and that birthday that year, and you know what I mean. Just getting back into the swing of it all. So,
well, I can
very emotional stream today, guys. But thank you. Yeah, that was great. Let's going through that stuff.
Yeah.
Very cool.
Yeah. Sorry.
Actually, I will say I do have one more figure I found.
Yeah, if you gotta show something, all good. You were in here earlier, so.
Hold on.
What's Anthony saying? Oh, I missed that Anthony story.
Come
Cat. Nice, Buzzy.
This is Loki, my sister's cat.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice. Loki. That was a good show.
Yeah.
I would have showed my cat because she was in here like it was actually towards the end. I was gonna do like a fake reveal, but she kind of disappeared.
I would have showed my pussy too, but
Did everyone get this guy, by the way? The Stranger Things.
I'm still looking.
I love this guy. It's so cool. Yeah, I'm gonna take a little extra time, but yeah, just love this.
No, take as much time you want. You've got more to show. That robot mode is sick. Like honestly, that's a cool.
It is. It is. So
it does look cool. I am meaning to try and find one. I know the spot in my Target has it. So.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, where'd you get yours, Ken?
I got mine. I want to say Amazon. I think Amazon or Target. But going with Anthony's comment, I'm really hoping for who's the character in the Skybound comics, the new one. I'm hoping for a redo or a remold into that guy. I forgot his name.
Yeah, I can look it up.
Yeah. But he's the new Transformer that was created in Skybound. Oh man, he was the girls' band. I'll have to look it up. I'll come back and tell you.
Brett might be on it, but
yeah, I'm looking it up right now.
Oh, good, thanks. Yeah, but
that's cool.
Yeah, but he would be a great remake into that or the A-Team band too. So.
And what Anthony was saying, the Mystery Machine. That's the thing. I actually got the G.I. Joe ones I got rid of. Or maybe I didn't have those, but I think I got rid of I think I even got rid of my never been a big Back to the Future person. Sorry, what was it, Brett?
And Hunter. I think the guy's called Shredhead. Is that his name?
Shredhead, yeah. Because he's got all this rock and roll graffiti and stuff on him, and created into a new Autobot, and he looked really good.
Yeah, that robot mode does look good. Like I said, I'm trying to get away from some of those collabs. Nothing against them. Even Turtles, I'm a huge fan. Never got it. It's just because, like I said, just too much all over for me. But I do like that robot mode. Like you're saying, it looks really cool. Like that, just the to have the design, the chest, the head sculpt, very interesting.
Yeah, blame on that one.
Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah. What else? What have you guys been up to also lately? Anything else planned for your channel, Ken, lately, or what? Or
oh yeah, go.
Yeah. Well, I know for me, as I said, I'm still working on getting. I have been thinking about getting back into some game streaming, like stuff like that. So
on Twitch.
Something like Twitch, but more of moving it over to YouTube, kind of like a backup thing. I kind of use Twitch as more of like a recording thing, not really streaming.
You know what? I don't know if how much experience you've had on it, but I gotta say, when they stopped allowing us to upload video onto Twitch, that really made me pissed off because I like to record. And then, like you said, upload to there and then upload to YouTube.
Yes.
Now you have to stream. So I haven't gotten enough gaming either.
To be fair, it's been a while since I streamed from Twitch, so I got to take a look at it. But like I said, worst comes to worst, I can always figure it out.
Yeah, I used to be insane on Twitch. Like I said, it was before YouTube I still always did YouTube, but it wasn't in the Transformers thing. And I was streaming like 14 hours a day, like GTA all day, like all these heists, all these people. It was a huge group of people, but just kind of went sideways too, because a lot of, like, at the time, I'm talking like 8 years ago now, right? And the way I was living, and there's so much abuse online, and I didn't care what people were saying to me. You could not offend me, but it was just the constant attack, like people trying to get your like IP to crash your stream, and just how the level people would go to. And I'm really laid back, I wasn't promoting, like, not to get political and stuff, but I wasn't promoting too much stuff. I was just trying to be myself and have fun and run missions and get money, baby. But yeah, it was like these people are coming at me, dog, and I was like, what the hell, right? But it was just like, it's crazy. But things have been lightened up overall, I'd say, in the last few years, which is nice. Like I said, not to force any of it, but just to relax and have fun. That's why I've always loved Transformers community. Everyone seems, no matter what, people, tons of autistic people. I know I work with autistic. I might be autistic. Like, it's like, and all sorts of people come together, the Transformers, like, so it's always fun,
Yeah.
Also, input, I want to ask, because I said first time meeting you, nice to meet you. Are you the same input that worked with Ultra Marcus?
Oh yeah, Martin or Marcus, right?
Yeah,
he is. Yeah, he was with Marcus.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, whatever happened to him? He fell off the side of the earth, eh?
Yeah, I mean, I really don't know what happened to him.
Input reached out multiple times. I have too.
Oh, he disappeared?
He just, like, no one can get a hold of him.
Well, I know I'm not trying to, spread anybody's business out there, but it's on his Instagram. So I think he got married and then, started living his life.
Yes. Me and Anthony talked about that too last time. A lot of the stuff, like with the, before, that was a little before COVID and after, and everyone was just, they were stuck inside and everyone was just doing it to the max. And then a lot of those people did jet off and do their own thing, which is fine. Like, real life caught up, right? But we did see a huge level of, everyone here. And then, it's not that they didn't really have the passion for it, but, they got kids, they got family, they got life, wives and everything. Like, people Ken does it all. But I mean, some people, like, they got to do so much, right? Like,
right.
Yeah. It's all about adapting. It's like when I got my first kid, I still kept up. But then when I got my second kid, I switched to 1 minute shorts, and then YouTube allowed us to do 3 minute shorts. And now I missed what nobody likes to do. I like to record the transformations, and I'm like, I want to do it, especially for Lyle Kaiser. So I'm like, I'm back in for this.
Oh, yeah?
And then we'll see if we can keep going. So yeah,
that's cool. I'm excited to see you. I was excited when I saw your video that night. I did watch it all. I was just put it on the on the big screen. Everyone was watching. I was laughing because it was so nice to see you back in there and showing it all. And it's just nice to see people get back into it. And I know some people don't like the transformation because so many people, everyone used to do it. Now no one does it, right? And then Raz is doing his own thing, the quick click one on his thing. So yeah.
The interesting thing for people out there, if you come to my channel, is Martin said that I should tout this more, so I'm just gonna do it now. But I use a 360 cam, so I can just film once and zoom around and point where I want to point. So you'll see that I'll tell you guys, come over here, and then the camera will shift over to me, and then I'll put the figure down on the right, and then the camera will pan down to the right because of this little guy here. So I've been using it for years, and it's a lot of fun.
How much does that thing cost, or how much do they cost around?
So I got an X3 in the past for 500-ish with a lot of adapters and things also, and then I just sold it actually on Facebook Marketplace and I got the X5 and with the upgraded night mode and things like that. And so but yeah, again, there's about $500 for a whole set of things. But some of the videos you'll see on my channel are like of bike rides and running through the park and stuff like that with this camera, and also a different one. But but the picture is so good. And for the, I just learned this, for the 360 video, you can actually pan around and move the video and look around where I am, so you can see everything.
That's cool. Yeah, because some of your vlog videos are really cool too. But you weren't using your phone ever for those vlog videos, or you're always using a camera?
I was always using either this camera or another one called a Go Ultra, but for the 3-minute shorts, I always use my phone for 3-minute shorts. So yeah, or 1-minute shorts. Yeah, because it was just easier to throw it on the YouTube app. Yeah. So.
I know it's the easiness of some of the phone stuff too that got me more into it, because before, like, I was in film school, I was in shit for years, like I was like 100%, I had to be at a computer desk, and now I'm just like on my phone throwing stuff together, editing it, making something silly and just chucking it up, and it's done better. It's like the less I focused on like kind of making it too serious, or just, you know, being stuck at a desk or something. I still like to do that too, but just the option to do it and relax and just make it more fun, I think shows through in people's content, right?
Yep, definitely. Yeah, I want to start trying what Darth Ravage does. He changes his environment every now and then. I want to, I don't know, go to Sunset Park or go to I don't know, somewhere and do a review there, but I'm afraid I'll get ripped off.
yes, be careful. New York. I know, I've done stuff too, dancing with the figure out, because I used to live in an apartment. Right now I'm in the townhome, so I'm outside in the front yard and dancing with the figure in bars, like at the fucking house. He's like, you're odd enough already, so get in the house. But no, I know. It's just, like you said, it's nice to switch it up and do different things. And then the thing is too, like, I found out doing shorts this long and some other stuff was really working for me. Even if it's working really well, sometimes I still slow down though, because I don't know, it's like the repetition of it, not the burnout, but just like, I don't know, I still want to, even if it's something doesn't work, I'd still like to kind of hold back and do it again, just to, you know what I mean? Because if it's the same thing over and over and over, even if it's working to me, I just get bored with it, you know?
Yeah, so, that's true.
Yeah.
Gotta experiment.
Yes. And I know Brett, because you were doing, your buddy, like, is he doing any more of those stop motions, or
at least he's still got a couple that he's working on he's still got a couple he's working on right now, so I'm hoping I'm hoping he's gonna post some soon. So
yeah, it was fun to watch that one we watched, and like I said, we might go through some of them. And like he was younger, and you could see the talent, like, you know, definitely in the future, like where it's going. But the rawness of it was making me laugh, you know.
Can't blame me.
Pretty intense, the language, but it was done it wasn't done like just to be shock value or done like overly to that, but it was shocking but funny, like it was still in that like mode, right? So
can't blame me.
Oh, and input too, like, are you, because I know you haven't done as much toy stuff on your channel, you have the car channel, and we do our show, and we continue doing our like, you know, our toy the toy cast and stuff, but anything else like on your end that you're doing work on by yourself, or
just
doing lots of photography pictures too? Sorry.
I might start posting the toy photography to
I think you should.
The community post on the channel.
I think you should, yeah. You put them in a video form as well. I mean, you're highly talented with the stop motion yourself, but I know you kind of got away from some of that because of the cost, right?
Well, it was kind of the cost. It was kind of the time. You know, to do 10 seconds of animation is like an hour to 2 hours, depending on, you know, what you're trying to accomplish or whatever. And then, God forbid, one of your backgrounds falls over, or your figure falls, or whatever, you know. It's just like,
yes.
And when I do stop motion, I use Dragon Frame, so that helps, you know. So, you know, that helps quite a bit. But even still, it's a bit of a pain in the ass, because for me, my mind goes to, okay, Galvatron fell over, the stand broke or whatever, so do I change the angle of this shot, or do I try to keep it that same angle or whatever? And then most of the time I'm like, okay, I'll just change the angle. And then that tells me now I got to change the camera. Now I got to change where it's set up. Now I got to change my lighting. Now I got to, you know, all this other stuff kind of goes with that. So, I do still do stop motion. I don't post it. I do different things like test animations and stuff like that. I've been doing these redubs, like Cal Dodd redubs, Hugh Jackman Wolverine stuff. Cal Dodd was the voice for Wolverine in the 90s X-Men cartoon. He also played Slappy in the Goosebumps TV show. That's a talking dummy doll, whatever. And so I've been kind of having fun with that. I've been sending, funny thing, I've been sending Raz some of my toy photography as well, and I did one with Daredevil and Batman, and he got real excited. He's like, "Oh, dude, is that a new stop motion project?" And I didn't really think about it, and I was like, "You know what? Maybe it might be."
Yeah, when you send me them too, that was always the first thing when you send me the picture. That's what I thought it was too.
Yeah.
Like, oh no, it's a new stop motion and incoming, right?
Yeah. I mean, I know you guys have been waiting for the second episode of that Batman thing.
Yes.
That Batman versus Terminator thing. So, I've always got the scripts written out for stuff. It's just a matter of time and money. And that's the other thing, like you touched on in terms of money, how expensive it gets. If, a background, that Batman stop motion cost me about $200 to make. Right.
Yes.
With the construction of the sets, the miniature Hot Wheel, the miniature Hot Wheels that I had to buy for like the Batwing and the Batmobile and the paint, and this is totally my fault. I bought a different Batman. I bought that Mayfect plush Batman to use in that because I liked the cape, the way the cape animated. So much more than the way that the other Batman cape animated, because the Hush Batman cape is massive. So I kind of felt like it had a life of its own and whatever. So, but that's just like, the perfectionist or whatever,
Yeah.
talking, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, that could have cost me like $100, 120 or so. But when I do a stop motion, it's like I'm in it for all the way. You know what I mean? Like,
yes,
if I animate something and I don't like something about it, then I'm gonna spend $20 on a bigger cape or a better cape or this or that or whatever to get my, I guess, like vision, I guess you could call it, like out way,
Yeah, you gotta do what works.
Right. So I might keep doing the voiceover, the Cal Dodd voiceovers. People really seem to like those because Cal Dodd voicing Hugh Jackman live action Wolverine is really funny to me. Cal Dodd, like 90s X-Men Wolverine telling somebody to go fuck themselves. Like you can't do that on a kid's cartoon, but you can do that in a live action movie, right? So I just always thought it would be funny, to hear that. I might do some different ones too. Somebody said if I could try. Now I'm brain farting on the names. What's his name? He played Beast Wars, or Dinobot in Beast Wars, but he also played Wolverine in X-Men Evolution.
Scott McNeil.
Scott McNeil, thank you.
Thank you. Right.
So I'm trying to learn how to do his Wolverine, and
correct.
I've learned that his Wolverine pulls a lot from his Jimmy Lee when he played Jimmy Lee in the Double Dragon cartoon. So I'm trying to get Jimmy Lee before I get Wolverine, because I feel like if I can get Jimmy Lee, then I can, get like push myself into Wolverine's like vocal range that he has. So it's all a matter of time for that stuff, and I really enjoy that stuff, like the voiceover and the dubbing work and stuff. I mean, I went to school for that stuff, right? So you don't go to school for something unless you enjoy it, right? Like in terms of art. So yeah, that's what I'm doing right now. I do have a stop motion planned, another one. It'd be about like a 30-second thing, like a little hype trailer type of thing. So I think it'd be pretty I got it all planned out, all scripted out. I think it's a pretty badass idea. I don't know if I'll do a fight scene with it or not. It might just end before the fight scene starts, like a little teaser or something, you know, like you can use your imagination, right?
Yeah, gotta tease them.
Yeah, right. Right.
What about you, Anthony? What about? Can you share anything about your thing? You know that you're working on.
Okay, so I think I mentioned this during the live stream we did a few weeks ago.
Yeah.
Essentially, I'm doing a Studio Series 86 project. We're in pre-production, basically trying to get Transformers reviewers to submit 3-minute segments going over the bot and alternate modes of Studio 86 figures. There is a sign-up sheet, but I'm selective about who is going to participate. So if I don't come to you and you're not in the group I invited people from, I'm probably not going to ask you. So mainly because I am familiar with the level of quality everybody has. So I prefer to maintain that quality, which is more of a higher definition, because I'm going to take whatever you produce at that minimum definition, and it's going to be at 1080p. If it's lower than 1080p, it's going to look like garbage. But the video is going to be based on how long everything runs, mostly done in probably waves, or not waves, whole year segments, if not multiple year segments. Because with each video being, let's say everybody maxes out at 3 minutes, and there's like 10 figures released, that's already half an hour for 1 year video. Assuming I get 3 minutes for each one. So I might be cutting it out into, there's the intro, the opening, first year, and then part 2 will be the second, maybe the third year, depending on how big that is, and then so on and so forth. So like the Constructicons, those are Brian over at TFAM Page 101. Then there's the Dinobot, so that's Moose from my channel. And then there are various individual ones, a couple of which I'm doing, and then Danny and Ken have signed up for some. So hopefully other people will do it. I originally had a January 1st deadline, but it's kind of just as soon as possible, because if I can get this done and posted sometime before September, at least the first part, then I won't feel the pressure that it has to be all done. But I don't want to force anybody to do anything that they don't feel is comfortable on their timetable. So I'll more than likely harass everybody if I don't see anything in the next week or two. But I'm already in my head building out how it's going to look. So I you know, if you're familiar with TJ Omega or Lockdown, Dr. Lockdown. So I had this idea a while ago, and then both of them started doing something similar. I'm kind of like trying to change it so it isn't anything like what they're doing, because I kind of feel like somebody looked at a script and said that's a great idea and did it. But purposely, I no longer include the whole script in my public listing of ideas, because I feel like, I'm not saying that they did it, but like, I had this idea for a while, and all of a sudden, some other people have already done it for different, for not strictly studio. I don't know how to explain it. Basically, you know how sometimes there's two movies that are basically the same premise, like Deep Impact and Asteroid or whatever. I feel like it's that type of thing happening where I had an idea, somebody else had an idea, they were just faster at the thing to it. And so now I'm a little like, I don't want it to be the same video they've already made. But I think the difference for me is I am limiting time. If you watch like Dr. Lockdown's latest video for Legacy, it was 8.5 hours long. That is nuts. And you released it in an 8.5 hour video. You know, like that is a whole hard drive over at Google for one YouTube video. Definitely not going that approach. I have a hard 3-minute limit on each figure. Dr. Lockdown, I think he's too nice and let people just go nuts. But I'm a dick, and I'm telling you 3 minutes is it. I will cut your video down.
Yeah. It's reasonable, yeah.
Yeah, so I wanted to run a bit smoother, a little bit more organized, hopefully with minimal to no mistakes in it. And I'm definitely not going to censor anybody, so if they have an opinion, You know, I don't even think I have a speech thing on here. Do I even have a speech thing on here? I don't even say you can or cannot swear. Although you wouldn't, but worst case scenario, I'll throw a beep on there. But I don't want to limit anybody's creativity on something they're doing for me, so I can continue making 16 cents a month.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, 16 cents.
Yeah, I guess input dropped out. I didn't see the message, but yeah, hopefully.
I kind of saw
the message. Yeah, so thank you, input, for joining. Yeah, no, it's great. It was a great stream so far. Like I said, I'd probably cut it a little sooner, but yeah, thank you. Like, it was so fun, everyone. It was great outcome. It was great in the chat. It was great in here. Thanks. Everyone's story was good. Like I said, I like to keep them like, you know, I mean, it's nice to have a little bit of formality, like we were doing the stuff earlier, just so everyone can talk and we can go through it. And then, like, you know what I mean? There's always the moments of like, now everyone can just kind of be free. So I like to kind of mix it up with that, you know? But yeah, it's awesome.
Great to meet you, Brett.
Yeah, it's good. Brett, me and Brett working on another show probably on Monday maybe, and then hopefully, and then yeah, because we're gonna dive into some of his OC stuff, and then yeah, I've got all the other shows too, like I said. So if we ever do like a big, I'll probably do it for the Cybercast one, but if we ever do another big, like, you know what I mean, a big reveal with Hasbro where they show all the next year's figures, I'd love to have like a bunch of people on there, because now I've had all three of you guys on once. We've already had the interview, so it'd be nice to kind of, if they do another big reveal, go through everything with a bunch of people, at least like 4 or 5 again. So
no, I definitely would. And I said I definitely would, if depending on my work schedule.
Well, of course, yeah, when people can make it. I know you have the Mondays off, so we could always plan it around that too and stuff. But yeah, thank you for everyone joining in chat, and you guys joining me today. It was so fun. And yeah, I don't know if you go around, tell sort of find you, and you've got anything else to say, or whoever wants to.
Well, you can find me on OnlyFans, of course. I'm up to almost everything you want. Just letting you know that I get tired real easily, so it'll probably end before the exciting part. No, seriously though, Haslage.net, everything. H&E Toys on YouTube, Haslage.net, HASLAGE.net is the website where everything is linked to, so I don't have to spew out a bunch of social media crap. Yeah, so I stole being first because I just wanted to get it done, because I want to chat with these people after we're done.
Yes, we will. We'll have a little chat after. We won't. Don't worry. That's why I was trying to end it now, because, like I said, almost 2-hour mark, and like I said, most people said they're going to bed, and it was fun. It was good for Thursday, I think. Thank you, Ken. Do you want to go, Ken? But thank you so much, Ken.
Sure.
It's always a pleasure when I get to hang out. Yeah.
I shall thank my mom for taking care of the kids while I was here.
Yay, thank you, moms.
So yeah, but yeah, NY Hunter Impressions. You can find me here on YouTube. You can find me on Blue Sky, on Facebook, Twitch, which I said I'll make some more videos soon, hopefully, or stream some more because they force you to, and X as well. I went back on X, but yeah, just find me, comment, follow all these other people. They are so cool. And my tagline for everyone is collect what inspires you, because the best collections, they tell your story. This is my story.
Sweet. Awesome. Thank you, moms. I'll go next because Brett usually has the outro. So, but I'll yeah, like I said, thank you everyone in chat. Thank you guys for joining me. It's always fun. You know, I said hang out with Ken, who I met from Ultra Megatronus' stream. Input I've known for years. H and Anthony I've known because he always did my taxes. I've known him for years. So thank you, Anthony.
Wait, Canada has taxes? I thought I was just doing money laundering.
Thank you, Anthony. But yeah, and Brett's new, so nice to meet Brett. Like, he's been awesome, and we've had some really good showings to our stream too, and on the other Cybercast, so it's been fun. But yeah, we'll be doing our own thing too, so watch out for that. And yeah, just thank you for everyone joining me. It's so fun, shared the good memories. Thank you, Mom, and thank you, moms everywhere and families. So thank you.
Yep.
Yeah, you bring us out of here, Brett. You take your stuff and.
Yeah,
stick around after everyone, sorry, because we'll chat for a moment after the end.
Yeah, so as the others have said, usually I'm on YouTube, sometimes Twitch, but if you want to talk to me, I usually have like mostly X, mostly Blue Sky, Discord, so you can follow me there. And as I usually say, there's always more to reality than meets the eye.
We believe that. Take care, everyone. Have a good night.
Thanks for watching. Now it's time to go. We'll catch you next time. time on another show.
Danny and friends are waving goodbye.
Keep that cyber charm
Reaching up high. We're more than collectors, we're more than a crew.
We're one happy family,
And that means you too.
until next time we'll see you again.
Keep collecting, my friends. Danny